第二次世界大戦下のノルウェー。ユダヤ人一家のブラウデ家はボクサーの息子チャールズが結婚し、幸せな空気に包まれていた。しかし突如ナチスドイツが侵攻。引き裂かれたブラウデ一家の行方とは。ナチス侵攻の裏で起きたノルウェー最大の罪を描く衝撃の実話。スターチャンネルムービーズホロコーストの罪人。主人公チャールズを演じるのは北欧の映画ドラマに多数出演するヤーコブ・オフテブロ。
To play a character like that, I felt, especially for me, I wanted it to be a good experience for the people who were left behind. So we talked with the Braude family, and it was important to do a lot of research. You want it to be as true to the story, and you want the people that are grandchildren of Charles to be proud of the film, I guess.
平凡でも幸せな日々が続くと思っていた。
I actually had a boxing trainer that knew Charles, and he's a legend in Norway. His name is Max Mankovic, and he's really good. And so I got lessons from him. So it was a big part of the movie, of course, and of Charles' character. I mean, he was a really good boxer, so I wanted him to be as good as possible in the film. So it was a lot of boxing training.
De ville bare sette oss i bås. De stengte bokseklubben.
Ærlig talt, Charles, du er jøde.
Men jeg er jo ikke det lenger, mamma. Jeg er norsk. Hva er det å være jøde gitt oss annet enn problemer?
Well, I think Charles is very proud of his past, but he still feels that he is Norwegian, you know? I mean, they just had a different religion, or not even a different religion, they just had their religion in Norway. But it was just difficult at that time, of course, and they didn't understand the gravity of being a Jew in 1940s. It was difficult for them to really understand.
Hei, Hitler! Nå tar vi dem alle. Alle. Ingen unntak.
Klokken tikker, og vi har en stor arbeidsoppgave foran oss.
Jeg har en arrestordre på deg. Jeg er snart tilbake. Jeg elsker deg.
I think for me, I knew, of course, of the Holocaust and the terrible consequences of it, but I didn't know that Norway had been that participant in sending away their own population, and that part was it was tough for me to acknowledge, and so I read the book, and I thought this is important for us to...
Jeg skjønner ikke hvor de er hen. Hva er det de skal med dem? Vet du noe mer om mennene våre? Jeg har hørt at det finnes et sted utenfor Tønsberg.
I think it would be when there's never been a Holocaust before and you don't know what is going to happen. It's difficult to even try to imagine what went on in their minds, because it's difficult to imagine evil like that or something as terrible like that when it's never happened before. They heard a lot of rumors about Jews being deported, but I know the Braude family stayed in Oslo very, very long because they didn't think that something wrong could happen. But I don't know if I would have understood what was going on.
Det er historiens krav at dere er her! Jødefitte! Kram som en gris! Kram som en gris!
I mean, it's a brutal scene, and I think it's just important to understand the extreme treatment that they were exposed of in the concentration camps. And I don't think we even tell 10% of how terrible it was to be there. So to do the scene, it's important for the story and for the audience to understand how terrible it was. And it was tough to film, of course. lot of people, it's not that long since the war, but still it's, for many people it's far away and we tend to forget, I guess. And we see that there's still so much racism and so much nationalism going on in the world. So I think in our times it seems like it's more important than ever. So I think it's even more important now to ask questions and to be reflected and to read and to ask questions about everything you read, I guess.
ホロコーストはナチスドイツだけによってなされた悲劇ではない。スターチャンネルムービーズホロコーストの罪人。